Watashi wa Ege desu. Toruko kara kimashita. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Something very special about Tokyo is the nightlife, and when the sun goes down, one thing that I remember is that Tokyo is a city that never sleeps, and even after the day's done, you can still go out and have an adventure and be guided by the city lights into a whole new world of anime, technology, food, and other cultural experiences that I can take back home with me and share with people who haven't been to Tokyo and show them that this is a city that enlightened me and showed me something that I can keep and remember years after this trip.
Yeah, so I never really, I've never listened to taiko. This was, this entire month was my first experience, hearing the instrument and trying it out. And listening to it. It's very powerful. You can feel the intensity, you can see it. The gestures when they're playing, and just it provides power. It's used as a vessel to give power, to give energy, and I feel like that's a really amazing part of taiko. The most special part about Osato Island that really resonated in me was the place we stayed in. It was very homey, very welcoming. The people there were wonderful and the food was great. We did a lot of things. We were very active, and I feel like just being active members in that space was a really enriching and new experience, and a new perspective on something that most tourists or visitors to a new country don't usually get.
Something special that I'll bring back is the bamboo chopsticks that we made in Sato Island. I brought back the chopsticks I failed to make, and then the ones I actually made, and I'm bringing that back to my dad.
Today was beautiful. We explored a lot of Sato, even a really old traditional Japanese village. So it was really nice.
Today we rode these tub boats, and they were so cute and circular and they looked like bathtubs, and we rode around the bay, and it was so fun and really good view of the Japan Sea, and it was so pretty, and I had a lot of fun.
This past week, I've thought a lot about what had happened 5 years ago to me during the tsunami, and I would have never thought that 5 years later I would be here. And meeting all of the people that were actually in the tsunami was incredible, because more than anything, they had all these bad things happen to them, yet they just want to help other people and tell them about their experiences. And I am so grateful to be able to have gotten this experience.
When the owner of a restaurant hugged me when I tried to say that dinner was really good, because she didn't really believe anyone was into her food, and I was trying to say in Japanese, gohan wa totemo ishikatte desu, but I kind of messed up at the end, but she finished it for me, and she was crying, and she hugged me, and it was just a special moment for me and for her, and I'll probably never forget that moment. Something I learned from this trip was to face my fears. Before this trip, I wouldn't do karaoke, I wouldn't do an onsen, I wouldn't do any of those things. But being here, being a once-in-a-lifetime thing, kind of got me out of my comfort zone. And it actually pushed me and gave me more confidence into doing things.
So the biggest takeaway for me on this trip was all the relationships I formed with people. First it was with people within the group, with Andres, Edith, Ege, everyone. Forming relationships with them, getting to bond with them, and getting to experience a new place with them. And second was with all the people we encountered in Japan. Some of which stand out include my host family, who I really got close with. You know, memories will fade away. You know, so food will go away eventually, like seaweed. But relationships last forever.